Hi guys, welcome back to Sheri. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you guys are good and I am super excited about the video that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I know I speak so fast. Slow down, Sheri. Slow down. I just have so many things to share with you guys today because finally I have been planning to do this video since November last year because I wanted to share with you the products from Heimish, which is another Korean brand that I have been loving. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because within the last few months, I have discovered some products from the brand that I also love that are newer to me. But I wanted to share my new faves, my old faves from this brand. But some of these are possible dupes to some high-end products, including a very, very expensive product that some of us may never purchase in our lifetime. So I definitely encourage you to stay tuned because this video has a couple surprises. So yeah, so we're talking about Heimish today. And of course, many years ago when I jumped on the whole Korean beauty skincare train, Heimish was one of the first brands I tried out. Why? Because of a product that has a cult following, not just around the world, but in Korea. And it is this, the Heimish All Clean Balm. I have told you guys about this so many times. I have purchased this so many times. In fact, while I have tried so many cleansing balms, so many cleansing oils, and there are quite a few that I actually do love and do enjoy, this is my most repurchased cleansing balm without a doubt. I know some of you love it. There are probably people that doesn't, but I mean, I absolutely love this one. And in case you're wondering why I'm talking about a cleansing balm, I do have a video on the double cleansing method, which is very popular in Kbeauty. But basically what it is that you use an oil-based cleanser first to break down your SPF, make up all the build-up during the day, and then you go in with your water-based cleanser. Now this particular one, like the name says, that it's a balm. I'm going to try to open this one because it's a little messy, but you would see, for example, that it is exactly what it is. It's a balm, basically an oil, kind of like in solid form, but this one is quite rich, quite nourishing. And I love the fact that when you take it and you warm it in your hands and you start to massage it into your skin, it literally just dissolves, becomes an oil, breaks down everything, even my waterproof mascara. And I do wear a lot of waterproof mascara, especially like for church and all of that. It will break it down completely. You add a little bit of water, it will emulsify and completely rinse off. And this particular product, one of the reasons why I love it is the price point and the amount of product that you got. So I actually did, I don't know, maybe like 2 years ago, a comparison with a lot of the very popular cleansing balms that were on the market and the price per ounce. Now, when I first started to use cleansing balms, like the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm was the one that I actually used first, and it was because of that I started to research some others. And the price of this, like, you could get almost 2 jars of the Heimish for the price of one Clinique, which is still very popular, and several others. So the price point of this is what is one of the things that makes me repurchase it so much. But not only that, it works as good and better than some of the products that are way more expensive than it is. I highly recommend, if you've been wanting to try it, you should. You just should. You just should. One of the other products that came along my whole Heimish journey that I actually really loved, I shared with you guys recently, and it's this is the Heimish Black Tea Mask Pack. I shared it in my recent Hydrating Favorites video, and of course this is full of black tea, which has a lot of antioxidants and all that, but it also has Centella Asiatica, which I love, aloe, so it soothes, it hydrates, it firms the skin, it gives you antioxidants, it is anti-inflammatory, great for puffiness in the skin, a lot of really great benefits besides just the hydrating factor. And this is a mask that I have really loved for at least a year and a half. It could be longer that I have been using this. So yeah, that was the other one that I actually fell in love with along my journey. I kind of going from the product that I use the longest to less time. Then we also have this toner. Now the thing about it is, now this is a new bottle. I finished 2 of these, and I actually was saving one to talk about in like one of my empties videos, and then I think my husband threw it out. So I can't remember if I reviewed this or not. And basically, this is the Heimish Refresh Water. This is like a cleansing water and an exfoliating toner in one. And the thing that I love about it is how gentle this is, but yet effective. And you all know that's like my middle name when it comes to skincare. So the thing about this, if you especially have sensitive skin and you're a little bit worried about like starting acids or enzymes and so on, this is a really lovely toner to do that because it has AHAs and BHAs. very natural form extracts from fruit extracts like orange and apple water and that kind of thing. So you are actually getting very, very natural enzymes that will gently exfoliate your skin. This is a toner that can be used morning or evening, and it also functions as a cleansing water. So it will also cleanse your skin, but it will do that without stripping it, without dehydrating it or anything like that. It's super, super gentle. It has a lot of botanical extracts, and one that I highly, highly recommend. There are no artificial colors, no artificial fragrances. So even if you're sensitive skin, but of course oily combination normal, all of you guys could probably try it. But especially I wanted to mention that those with sensitive skin could definitely try this. As a really good all-round toner. Yeah, and it's one that I've actually enjoyed. At one point in time I didn't talk about it because I realized like it was really, really difficult to get, but I'm glad like within the last year I'm seeing it being sold on a lot of Kbeauty sites again. So I don't know if maybe how come, but yeah, it is available. So definitely try it if you've been looking to kind of get into that, but you're not sure where to start. Definitely recommend this Heimish toner. The next product is one of the new products. So the other 3 products that I'm going to mention are what's newer in my routine, probably like 5 to 6 months now. And this one would be the newest, no, the oldest out of the newest. So it is a moisturizer, and this is the Heimish. I will show you the box because the packaging is just so pretty. The Heimish Moisture Surge Gel Cream, and you can see there's a photo of a little watermelon there, so we're going to talk about that just now. This is my Heimish, and it says it's instant skin soothing calming gel cream. Now the thing about this particular one, so this is the product. It is a huge 110 ml jar. Now this particular one, it's not only moisturizing and cooling and soothing as they said, because the main ingredient in this is watermelon extract. And there was like a huge trend for a while, like a lot of companies were coming out with watermelon as a main ingredient in a lot of products, and I think Glow Recipe probably started that, or I don't know if they just got on the trend and just made it really, really popular. So yeah, and watermelon is a really, really good ingredient for not only hydrating the skin, but it has a lot of moisture barrier protective properties and all of that. And that's the second ingredient in this after water. Now this also contains aloe, it contains sodium hyaluronate, which is a form of hyaluronic acid. It also contains ceramides. It also contains turmeric. So you're seeing that there are a lot of nice ingredients inside here, so that you're not only going to get hydration, but you have ingredients that are protective of your skin barrier. You have ingredients that are going to help brighten the skin. But there's also something inside here called Coptis japonica extract, and I could be pronouncing that wrong, but don't crucify me. Now that is actually an ingredient that caused me to fall in love with a lot of Pyong Kangul products, like their mist toner especially. That's in here, and that's antioxidant and that's anti-infection, and that's one of the ingredients that I also love in this, and I guess that's probably why they say that it's also soothing on the skin. But this jar, guys, it is super big. Like, look at the size of this moisturizer. Like a lot of moisturizers are like 50 ml, 60 ml. This is 110. So let me show you the texture, because I've really been enjoying this a little bit. A tiny little bit goes a long way. And you all know that I have oily, acne prone skin. This moisturizer has been fabulous on my skin. It absorbs so nicely. A little bit goes a long way. It feels so cooling, especially in this hot Caribbean weather. It absorbs pretty well, and it leaves the skin with a lovely natural glow. This doesn't make me oily or anything like that. In fact, it feels like so lightweight and thin in the best way possible. There is no fragrance. Yeah, I know it has no added fragrance, but I'm still smelling to see if there's anything. They don't have any ingredients in this like to cause like extra sensitivity, which is one of the things that I love about this as well. But when I started using this, immediately I started to think about this, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Juice Glow Moisturizer, which I have used before. Like, how many people love that moisturizer? It's an excellent moisturizer, and for good reason. But the main difference to me, number one, cost. Like the Glow Recipe one is like $39 US for a 60 ml jar. This one is like 28 US for that huge 110 ml jar, which is like almost twice the amount. That's number one. And the second thing is the Glow Recipe one does contain fragrance, and while that fragrance does actually not bother me, it's fine on my skin. Just in case you probably wanted to try a watermelon type moisturizer and you did not try the Glow Recipe one because you were afraid of that fragrance, this one does not have it, which I'm really happy about. But third is that if you love that moisturizer but you find that it's too expensive, definitely try this one. I absolutely enjoy it a lot. Really do enjoy it. Next is an eye cream, and I want you all to pay real good attention here. So this is the Heimish Marine Care Eye Cream. This, my dear friends, okay, I have a lot to say about this. Let me try to condense it. So the first thing about this is that you notice that it says marine care. So it's full of a lot of minerals, but it also contains a lot of fermented seaweed extract. And that is huge because those are the key ingredients in another eye cream that is like $235. But it's not just about what are the key ingredients. It's about performance. It's about how the product works. So this particular eye cream is focused not just on hydrating the under eye and helping to reduce fine lines and wrinkles and all of that. It is a very rich emollient cream, but it also has some peptides and some plant stem cells, which are ingredients that are really great not only at nourishing the under eye, but you want to have those in an anti-aging skincare routine. But this particular eye cream, the ingredients in here also skin barrier protecting, and that's something that you don't really hear in terms of the marketing of eye creams, because the area under our eyes, that skin is much thinner and much more sensitive than the skin in the other parts of our face. So you'll find like somebody could put a cream all over their face, but if they take that cream under the eye, they might have some irritation or some sensitivity because of that. This particular cream has ingredients to actually protect and build the skin barrier. So that's really, really interesting. So beside marine water and niacinamide, which is also in here, which helps to brighten, they also have some algae extracts, which is like the third, fourth, and fifth continuing ingredients. Like, it's huge in the composition of this eye cream that work to actually inhibit the work of tyrosine. So tyrosine is that enzyme that's responsible for how the melanin pigment multiplies in our skin. So really and truly what it's going to do is help keep pigmentation under the eye at bay. I mean, there are lots of reasons for why somebody might have under eye dark circles and all that, but it's really interesting because there's so many ingredients that you could try to see what could probably work for you. Now, let me just talk a little bit about this product. So this is what it looks like. This is a whole 1 ounce jar. I have been using this for the past 3 months, literally, as my nighttime eye cream. I have been using my salmon one in the day, and I've been using this at night because it's so rich. See where I have reached? I feel like I have barely made a dent in this thing. And it's so good. So it has a very, very thick texture, right? It has this light green color, and the thing about it, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to get Milia, that's going to be way too thick, because look at that, like, it's really, really thick. But then listen, it just starts to dissolve so nicely, but you could still feel that richness, that emollients under the eye. It has a mild scent of like the sea in the best way possible, and that is definitely from the sea minerals that's in there. But this also comes with, in the box, it comes with this. So this part is what you could use to kind of depuff the under eye. So you put the eye cream on and you could roll and massage, bring it up to the lymphatic glands, bring it down, so really depuff the under eyes. And the other side of this, which is ingenious, I hardly ever use it though, is a little spatula, so you could dip out of the jar the product, and then of course put it on in your hands, your fingers, tap in, and then I will actually go in with the roller. It's a whole experience. It's just a whole experience. Like, you really, really need to try this. But not only that, so why I wanted to share this with you guys is because there's an eye cream called the Illamasqua, the eye concentrate, which is called like the creme de la creme of eye creams. It's $235 for half an ounce. And this has been said to be almost a dupe of that eye cream. The ingredients are not exactly the same, but they're using the same key ingredients. And in fact, there are people who have used the Illamasqua that have actually said that they actually love the Heimish more. Now, I have only tried a sample of the Illamasqua. I have not tried that whole thing. I am not spending $235 on an eye cream. If you'd love to gift it to me, I have no problem. But I'm not spending $235 on an eye cream. But if I can get a product that is going to give me as close as results with the similar ingredients, I'm definitely going to take that and try it. And this is definitely one. The Heimish Eye Cream is $36 for that 1 ounce jar versus $235 a half ounce jar of that Illamasqua. Notice the Illamasqua also comes very similarly packaged. It has the little roller ball and all of that. So it is clear that Heimish was definitely on a roll to try to do something here. And I'm really glad that they've been able to give us a much affordable option. Now, there are many reasons why the Illamasqua one might be so much more expensive. But given, like in my own research, when I started to use this, I'm like, this is doing something. What I actually notice a lot is I'm actually starting to see a change in the depth of the wrinkles in my under eye, and that could be a combination of things, but I really started to see it more. The other thing is that I don't get enough sleep. and I mean, sometimes it shows, but majority of times people can't even tell. And I definitely use this as my eye cream overnight, so I really love it. And it's one that if you are looking for a new eye cream, something that's a little bit different, I will definitely recommend that you check this one out for sure. I just wanted to mention as well that especially if you're mature and you have like very dry skin as well, this is an excellent option for you. And finally, if you've gotten to this part of the video, you all have been asking me about what is the glowy spray that I have been using for forever, because every time I am doing makeup or whatever, I'm telling you guys, oh yes, and I use a glowy setting spray, but I wasn't talking about it yet. It's this, and it's by Heimish. It's the Glow Makeup Fixer. And what does this look like? So clearly Heimish is on some type of, I don't know, drive. But this totally and completely reminded me from the time I look at it is the packaging, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist, which you all would have seen I have purchased like once or twice before. I have told you guys about it. I absolutely love the mist on that. It smells amazing, full of watermelon, but this one is actually Bulgarian rose. So while the other one is a watermelon mist, this one is based on Bulgarian rose. So the thing about it is I call this my glowy spray for oily skin. I do have it on today. And the thing about it is I find that this particular one, like if you want like extreme dew, you could go ham. But if I just do my regular spray of this particular setting spray, it is just going to give my skin just a lovely natural glow that I can wear on my oily skin, that it's not going to make me greasy. I'm not going to feel heavy. I'm not going to feel like an oil slick or anything like that. I absolutely love it. The thing about it is this is made up of 92% rose water, but it also contains ceramides, which is going to be protective of your skin barrier. It's what actually kind of gives the extra natural glow to the skin. It also contains something called anti-sebum P, which is a patented ingredient to help a little bit with absorbing sebum on the skin. So while it's going to give you that little bit of extra glow, if your skin like mine is oily, it's going to give you a little bit of help in terms of controlling those oils a little bit. So it's a little bit strange, a little bit strange. And that's the thing. That's why I call it my glowy spray for oily skin, because I realize that I'm oily. I could use this glowy spray and I could use it with a lot of foundations. I tend to love to use it with my more matte foundations, although I do use it with the natural finish ones as well without an issue. But yeah, not only that, so you could use this as a primer, you could use this as a makeup setting spray, you could use this as mist your brushes to, you know, intensify your eyeshadows and all that. But something that's really important is that they have also said that this is tested to be antibacterial in terms of it will protect against bacteria such as staph and other types of bacteria. I'll include the names on the screen in terms of transfer onto your face. And in this day and time, that's really important. This has also been shown to be mask proof. In fact, a lot of people are buying it even more now because it will help your makeup to stay on your face and not transfer off so much. And I'm not going to say that it's 100% mask proof. I have used it and sometimes I'm shocked when I take my mask off that my makeup is really not disturbed as much as I thought it would be. Like I swear, like everything going to be off on my mask. I haven't had that problem with this at all. So I will say that there's definitely something in that particular claim, but I'm loving the fact that it's also antibacterial, especially for people like me who are more, we have higher propensity to be able to probably get mass acne when we wear a mask and makeup. This is going to give us some protection. Now, some of the things that I wanted to mention about this with regards to the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist is that this is way cheaper. So this is like 18 US for 75 mls. The Glow Recipe one is like 28 US, I think, for the same amount. The packaging of both is exactly the same. The Heimish one just has like a lovely more gradient thing in terms of the color, like a pink into the lighter, like deeper pink into lighter pink. I will definitely give the Glow Recipe a win in terms of the mist. Like that mist is like a nice little fog, cloudy something in the air. You can't beat that at all. That's just amazing. However, this one is really good because, like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you saw that? Like, it works. It gives a nice even mist, so your entire face gets coated. It disperses really nice. Oh my god. And it smells amazing. It smells like rose, whereas the Glow Recipe one smells like watermelon. I love the fact that the scent as well, it's nice, but it's not overwhelming like some other setting sprays. And there's something else to mention with regards to this setting spray from Heimish is that it also contains niacinamide, which is really important for those of us, not only with mass acne, but those of us who suffer with acne or those of us who love niacinamide in our skincare routine. You're going to get a little bit in your setting spray as well. So this, guys, has been the secret that I have been using in terms of setting my makeup. And yes, my skin has a natural glow and radiance to it, but of course, Who doesn't want a little bit of extra glow? We don't want to be greasy. We want to be glowing. So those are the items that I wanted to share with you today. And if you stayed until this moment, the end of this video, I am actually giving away one of these. I have a brand new one. This is the Moisture Surge Gel Cream because I love it so much and I think that's going to work on so many different skin types. So I'm giving this away. All the details to enter the giveaway is going to be in the description box below. So definitely check it out. And I'm just saying good luck. Good luck to you if you want to try it. And I'll see you guys in another video. Take care. Bye.